Hello and welcome. This video will provide an example of a job offer scam email. Emails of this type are often used to target students. The video will show you what to be on the lookout for in emails of this type, and what to do to prevent yourself from becoming a victim. Let's take a look at the email to highlight some of the issues. The first indication that this email isn't genuine is the sender's information. At first glance, it appears to have been sent from a Gmail address. Closer inspection reveals that it was sent from grnail, which is designed to look like it says Gmail. If it were a legitimate Gmail address, the email would have a .com domain rather than the .world domain we see here. You would also expect a message coming from a staff or faculty member to come from a UCR email address, as displayed in the signature block of this email. The fact that the sender's email address is different from their stated address should also be cause for concern. Neither incoming nor continuing students will be contacted directly with unexpected job offers. Legitimate jobs will be posted on either the appropriate UCR website, or through Student Career Services. The jobs will sound tempting. $350 a week to work from home is great money. Even though this offer sounds remarkable, it is just too good to be true. Fraudulent emails will often impersonate seemingly legitimate people, such as faculty or staff members from the university. If you are contacted by a faculty or staff member about a job, they will direct you to the appropriate website for additional information. Remember, the attackers want you to think the email is legitimate, and their goal is to get you to trust them. If you suspect an email is fraudulent, you should hover over the links to see where they point. In this instance, hovering over either link reveals that they both point to the same location. This is suspicious because you would expect an email link to point to an email address. Additionally, neither of the links points to an address that is associated with UCR. As you have already seen, these types of scams are circulated via email. They are also circulated via text message. If you have posted your phone number to social media accounts, you will be particularly susceptible to getting scams via text. Regardless of how you receive the message, the scammers will ask you to take a specific action. If you receive a suspicious communication, don't respond. Instead, notify the UCR Security Information Office using the Phish Alarm reporting tool, and contacting the Employee Relations team. If you have already had contact with these scammers, don't give them account login credentials, or SSO token information. If you believe you are the victim of fraud resulting from a job listing, please contact the local police. Spear phishing attacks are developed by cyber criminals to impersonate or compromise specific organizations, or even specific individuals. Impersonation and spear phishing emails are becoming more sophisticated and often look like authentic communications. In recent years, many top corporations, high-level executives, and even media outlets such as the Associated Press and Twitter have all fallen victim to spear phishing attacks. Universities are no exception. Educating our students and conditioning their responses and actions is essential to help protect our campus community. Here are some tips you can use to protect yourself from scams. The first consideration you should make is to always be cautious. Don't automatically trust a message. Just because a message contains familiar logos, is sent by a person you know, or contains personalized information, it doesn't mean it is safe. You should always research your messages. This is especially true when they sound particularly enticing. If you do receive an unsolicited message offering employment, you should check it as valid. You can verify a sender by checking the UCR directory. If you suspect a position is fraudulent, please contact the Employee Relations team. Don't post or provide personal information on social networking sites. Scammers use internet data mining to collect personal information to seem more authentic. Limit the personal data you give to strangers, and don't assume an email that includes personal information about you, or your coworkers and colleagues is genuine. Remember, just because a message appears to be from a friend or colleague doesn't mean it's safe. Cyber criminals collect very large lists of email addresses from online sources. When you receive unexpected messages with links or attachments, verify the sender is who they seem. If you have not interacted with an email, but believe it to be a phishing attempt, report it to the ITS Information Security Office using the Phish Alarm reporting tool. Remember, you should carefully examine any unsolicited or suspicious communications and report anything that doesn't look right. Thank you for watching.